one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. Making her way to the ring, it's Il Capo, Chantel Cameron, fighting out of Northampton, United Kingdom. She's as tough as they come and as skilled as they come, having won world titles in multiple divisions.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing...
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They exchange punches. Not a lot of defense here at all. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses, because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
So, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Punch, counter punch. They both want the knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now, I don't want... What are you doing?
And there's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Jab can't find a home. A perfect counter shot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punching. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum. And down goes Katie Taylor. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your regionals hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter. Can't find a home for that jab. Well, she's got the advantage halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
There's the bell for round 6. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Hook misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt! They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here comes round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
A shot from the gods. Top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You'd like to see more jabs. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Boy, this... And there's the bell for round 8. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable, or it could be a bit of a mousetrap.
Joust. They both got their swords. Hold it right there. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might buy my jet and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp, sitting ringside with my dog. I'm what coach flick, underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5.
We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure.
So here is 20. It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. He is forever.
This bout,
Usually you don't need a weapon. And that's the opening bell, round 1. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They blocked the left there. That left hand got him clean. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. That jab scores. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look...
Here we go, it's round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A perfect counter shot. Defense on that hook. Nice job blocking the left hook. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out of his knee.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Oh, well, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work. Go again.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice job getting that punch through. Good counter punching. Got out of the way of that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Well done with that counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
This guy, you're much better. He's not in your league.
Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This is with the straight left. Back and forth they go. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Had catch and shoot. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
These two fighters are made for one another. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Do you believe this? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to...
Smooth work.
Here we go in the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Did you see that? Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.